Went up to the classroom space.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey guys.
you're all bundled up like in the Arctic.
It's cold. It's cold.
Oh please. Hi everybody. We were live last week, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, we were. Hey, everybody, welcome to Maximize Monday. We are here. It is Monday, October the 27th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
We're so glad that you joined us one more time for another quick discussion. As I say often, today is Monday. It's still the day that the Lord has made.
Yep.
We don't have to drag through the day and look forward to Friday. We can maximize today.
Yep.
That's why we call this Maximize Your Monday.
Yep.
So then you can maximize your Tuesday, your Wednesday, your Thursday, your Friday, and all that good stuff. But again, we're so glad you've joined us today. We come on every Monday at 12 o'clock, barring any holiday or anything that goes on with us. We are usually here, and we're just so glad you've joined us. Again, I didn't think this was going to last this long.
Yeah.
This was only supposed to be during the pandemic, but
We're here.
I'm not complaining about it. It's just people, they say they watch. I'm like, okay, so praise the Lord, cool.
No, we enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what we enjoy it. That's what we said. As long as people keep watching, we're cool. We had a great church anniversary yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop Samuel Blix was with us. We had a wonderful time yesterday as we celebrated 58 years as a church.
Yep.
It was good. Dance ministry, good. Drama, all that was great. So we are appreciative for everyone who came. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, go back on one of our platforms and watch it. Excuse me. Sorry. Go back on our platforms and watch it. And, check it out. Bishop Blix did a wonderful job. We gave our anniversary seed. If you were unable to do so, you still can go to one of our giving platforms and you can do that. And make sure you, to make this anniversary success, our ministry, we try our best to help people. And we thank God for the generosity of the people that allows us to help people over and over again. Of course, tonight, as people are coming on, hey, everybody, welcome. If it's your first time, type VIP in the chat. Let us know who's watching, where you're watching from. Our regulars, say hello. Please do us a favor and share this if you can. Hey, Brian, how you doing, man?
Hey, Brian.
Hope you are doing well and up there in Connecticut. And we thank God for you for tuning in. Brian's one of our usuals.
Yeah.
So, hey, Keisha, how you doing? Hey, Jelaine, how are you?
Either.
So God's good. Maya's freezing in the sanctuary, so we won't
Can you tell I'm cold?
put your hoodie on for a minute, for a little bit.
I'm trying to, look halfway decent.
It's not even that cold in there.
It's pretty cold.
Lord have mercy. You only cold blooded sometimes.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. Hey, Robin, how you doing? This week we have Embrace class tonight at 7. As people are coming on tomorrow night, we don't have anything. Is it men's tomorrow night? Is it 4th Tuesday?
I think so. Yeah.
I know. Wait a minute.
3. Yep. 20.
Yeah, it is. Oh, so it's only a fifth Wednesday. I'm sitting there thinking it's a fifth Monday and everything too.
Yeah.
So yes, men's ministry tomorrow night, Empower Men's Ministry, tomorrow night on the 28th, and then of course 29th, our trunk or treat during Bible study for the kids. I see so many happy adults that are looking forward to candy on Wednesday. They're gonna be back there sneaking. It's for the children, but I'm talking about the adults that are working.
You're young at heart.
Yeah, I know.
You never grow up.
The adults that are working gonna be out there. I'm gonna be sneaking some candy. Yo, ever since I made that announcement on Sunday about these, I've been getting people dropping these off. I'm like, can y'all stop? I love y'all, but I'll eat the whole bag. I'm doing good. I've only eaten like 2 or 3 a day, and
that's good. That's good.
I'm doing good. I appreciate everybody who did it.
Nuts help to lower your cholesterol.
Those are peanut M&Ms. All the chocolate coating, all the sugar.
But chocolate is good for your heart.
It's processed. It's not good. So you trying to justify candy corn?
I'm just saying what the health people are saying.
Yeah, not this kind. Um, but we thank everybody who's helping to donate to the kids, even those who gave me some peanut M&Ms. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But anyway, I forgot what we were talking about last week because we said we're going to continue it. We do this every single week, and you would think that the two of us.
It was about process, right?
I
Process and appreciating the process. Help us out in the comments, guys. Something like that.
You're younger than I am.
No.
Not younger than me?
I am. My mind is. I have a hard time remembering things.
What 35 now? 34.
We can go with 34.
No, you're 35. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a little bit. You're under 40, but you shouldn't be. Your 30 time starts speeding up when you hit 30, right?
They sure do.
Before you know it, you'll be 40. Watch.
Mm-hmm. Hey now, Brian, I thought we were friends. Don't have to mine.
Anyway, you're talking about process and appreciating process, right? Because I think we get caught up on the end result and miss what it takes to get there. And so Bishop says frequently, you learn to appreciate the process when you learn to appreciate the outcome that you want. If you only focus on how you're getting there, you're going to have a hard time with the end result because you can't always dictate the how. Something we talked about in the leadership seminar on Saturday is sometimes our problem is we pray for the outcome, but don't pray for the process. So David had to pray, should I go up? And God had to tell him the second time, do it differently this time. But if you're not open to a different way of doing things, you're going to have a hard time with God. All right, we're praying for Jamaica too. I didn't hear about the news. I haven't watched the news today. The hurricane coming through Jamaica and possibly Florida and stuff like that. So we all need to be praying for those particular countries and states that affects us here. But learning how to appreciate the process. And how do you appreciate the process? Appreciate the small steps. I think sometimes we want everything to be so big that we miss the small stuff.
Yeah.
If I can say it like this, sometimes progress, you don't feel it until one day something significant shows you. I'll use an example. It's like working out and losing weight. It feels like nothing's happening. And then one day something feels a little loose. It's not that overnight it became loose. It was the increments of it not feeling like anything's changing, but those small increments, all of a sudden one day you're like, something's different. Sometimes success is that same way. It's small things. Sometimes there's big ones. Sometimes it's small things. But I think we instead of being committed, making adjustments when we need to, pivoting, we focus so much on the end result rather than let me celebrate these small steps. That I'm doing. And celebrating the small steps will give you hope to continue in future stuff. Hey, Joe Beth, how you doing?
Yeah, I agree. And when you don't do that, you find yourself left behind. So I'm about to give you a Snapchat into what I think about at 3:00 in the morning. Okay, because I'm a science nerd.
Wait a minute. So you said Snapchat at 3:00 in the morning?
Sometimes, my mind is just running.
Okay. All right. Okay, just ask.
Like I'm a science nerd. I have a degree in biology. And I know like evolution is a touchy subject, right? But, I believe that God can do all things.
Sure.
I learned recently that it's called the white rhinoceros. Yeah. Is that one? It went extinct because the last male on the planet died.
Yes. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it made me think about like, how do they go extinct? It's because they're not able to adapt. They're not able to go through the process of how time changes, situations in life change. And so they stay stuck and get left behind. And so then it also made me think about evolution, right? That is still something that God placed in them, or just talking more in general now, not just the rhinoceros, to be able to adapt to the situation and, how life around them is changing. And so I think the same thing applies to us today in the sense that if we're not able to adapt to the different situations that we're facing, we're going to find ourselves stuck looking in the past and, or being stuck in how we think things are supposed to look in the future and not just being able to adapt to the plan that God has for us.
Yeah.
But it's also comforting because we know that it's something that God gave us the capability to do.
Mm-hmm.
And all we need to do is to trust in him.
Yeah.
And go through the process.
Yes. And learning to adapt, as you said, pivot, change. And I think sometimes we get so caught up on this is the way it's going to happen. And we're so caught up on our way. Something I said on Saturday, even Bishop talked about it too, that situational leadership is we get so caught up in it has to be this way, this way, this way, rather than looking at I deal with this day, but tomorrow I need to deal with it another way. That it's situational, it's circumstantial, and I get sometimes we get comfortable in a method of doing things. I know you get into a routine and your routine is your thing. Yeah. And if your routine's broken, you feel like you're off, but it's rather than let me pivot a little bit and find a way to do my routine. It may not be the same exact way.
Yeah.
But if we are allergic to change and stuck in our comfort zone, we're going to have a hard time with being situational, as you said, and pivoting. Because how I deal with it yesterday is not necessarily how I'm going to deal with it today. It's situational. In other words, flexibility. And here's the problem. The older you get, the less flexible you become. Not just physically, but also here. Love science and medicine. When children are born, when they're babies and when they're little kids, neurons are firing. So many. That's why they're so looking around. They're stimulated. They're processing. Everything's going in. But the older we get, those neurons start kind of, and we get stuck into routine. And that childlikeness is our ability to have our neurons just open, not to just anything, but to the right things and being able to receive things. But we get comfortable in our routine. So your body, as you get older, may get stiffer, but you have to do things to keep your flexibility. That's why you got Pilates, you got yoga, you got you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to do these things so your joints stay mobile, stay nimble.
Yeah.
But we get comfortable in our rut and we stay stuck there.
Yeah.
We find it hard to change because this is just what it is.
Yeah. And I think our perspective is a big part of that. Like, I think oftentimes we look at something new as something wrong, where really is just something new and for you to grow into that space. Even thinking just in terms of what you just said with, going to the gym and whatnot. When you first start going to the gym, everything hurts. You feel like you broke your back and your arm's about to fall off. That's how it feels, but it really is just something new. And then the more you continue in that process, you get stronger, you build those muscles, and then it becomes easier. So if you had kept that perspective of, oh, this isn't right, or it doesn't feel good, or, my arm's dragging on the floor, you would have stopped and you would have never gained that strength to get you to where you are now.
Yep. But it's all about learning how, but we, again, trying to jump to the end result rather than learn to process your way in. How do you allow yourself to build, to grow, to develop, to build your capacity? I think it's in us to run away from pain. And let me qualify this: necessary pain, not unnecessary pain. Jesus went through necessary pain. He didn't go through unnecessary pain. I want to qualify this. I'm saying it again. When they went to stone him and do things, he got out of the way. All right. So I'm not talking about unnecessary pain, but there are some pains that are necessary that grow you. You can either let it make you harder, stronger. You can make it diminish you or build you up. So the necessary pain we have to learn to work with to develop pressure, like you said, in working out. It hurts, but it's developing muscle. Unnecessary pain is like you being around somebody you're not supposed to be with in the first place, but you're still dealing with them and it hurts. That's unnecessary pain. Necessary pain is this person's good for me, I'm good for them, we going through something, but let's work under the pain to be better. That, necessary pain. I want to be successful in this. It's going to hurt to do this, but hey, I'm going to do what I got to do to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a pain that's necessary that builds you. But for us, we feel like if it hurts, it's not God.
Yeah.
If it's painful, it's not him. Because why would a God process include pain? That pain is meant to develop you.
Mm-hmm.
That pain is meant to grow you. Like you said, lifting. It brings on pain, but there's no development without it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tiana says, look, adaptability. Can you adapt? And we're still doing things the old way, we're going to be in trouble. But you have to be willing to go through the pain of adapting to do some new stuff. Now, adapting doesn't always mean you get rid of things. Adapting means sometimes you have to reshape it so it's contemporary to where the time you're living in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use an example. Prayer services in church. That should be normal. That's not old school. That should be normal for a church. Now, how we do it may be a little different. We may adapt it some, but it should be something that we do. So It's not that we get rid of stuff. It's how can we repackage it in a way that's relatable to a new crowd, but we don't lose the value and the strength of it. We don't water it down. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
We don't water it down, but it's still strong and it still works, but it fits a new culture. So, but I think pain and process go together.
You do.
I hate to break it to you. Pain and process. I watched a video of this real rich guy, one of the richest guys in the world, was talking about that. He said, one of the things I wish on all of you is to go through some pain. And he tells his people, he's like, this is going to hurt y'all, but we're going to do this and it's going to make our company better.
Yeah.
Because he recognizes it is true. Pain and process go together. Again, necessary pain, not unnecessary pain.
Yep.
Qualifying it. Don't sit there and go through unnecessary pain and say this must be God. No, it's not. All right, sorry.
Yeah, we're real good at doing that, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
You're making things kind of fit into the box that we want them to be in to make us feel better. But in the long run, it's just making things harder and longer of a process than what it needs to be.
Yeah, I know. And you can make it easier or make it harder. It depends on what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the pain of the process is meant to build your capacity. It's meant to build your resilience. It's meant to build. You start discovering what you can manage and what you can do and what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like Tiana says, your perspective is a part of that. How we see it matters.
Yep.
And then, but also being flexible enough to adjust your perspective when necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But something I said on Saturday, the will of God is meant to assault your mindset. It's supposed to.
Yeah.
You thought you knew what you was doing till you ran into God. It's supposed to. Because he needs you to see your intelligence only takes you but so far. But you won't see that unless he assaults your thought process.
Mm-hmm.
To show you really don't know what you're doing outside of him. Because you could be smart on a job and be dumb spiritually. I'm sorry, that was harsh.
It was true. Yeah. And I like what Brian said too, moderation is key. And I know he's saying it in terms of candy corn and milkshakes, but moderation is key, I think, in this process as well, because you have to give yourself grace.
Mm-hmm.
You have to give yourself grace to move forward in your progress. And also accept that there's going to be times that you're going to move 5 steps back, right? So I think part of what the challenge is that we're trying to get to the end goal, is that we're taking big chunks of the apple or the elephant and then running into those roadblocks instead of just doing a little bit at a time.
Yeah. Yep.
And giving yourself the grace to, make mistakes. You learn from those moments too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
to grow and develop. Yep. All right, y'all. We're gonna stop here. I'm gonna get Maya to the sanctuary. It's cold in there. Thank y'all for coming on today. We appreciate you. Again, if you missed yesterday's service, go back and watch it. This will be on our Facebook page or YouTube page, as well as our website, gotobethany.com. Go check it out. Bishop Blakes did a wonderful job. and we want you to be able to tune in and check that out. Uh, and tonight, Embrace class at 7. Tomorrow night, Empower Men's Ministry at 7. Of course, we have Bible study this coming Wednesday also our trunk or treat for the kids. And we're going to be out there celebrating the children while the adults are in Bible study. Kids will be in the back, taking care of that, having a good time. They're going to learn some stuff, and they're going to enjoy themselves and have a good time. And then, of course, this coming Sunday is First Sunday.
Yep.
And First Sunday in November, we're getting ready for baptism and communion at 6 o'clock and our Thanksgiving drive. We're going to start talking about that this coming Sunday. We're just believing God for great things as we continue to trust him to do what he promised that he would do. We got to learn to be process oriented. Thank you, wife, and not outcome oriented.
Yeah.
Oh boy, good question. So, paddle Nick, passing. When a person makes a choice for getting directions from God and it causes pain, now that pain helps you grow. I believe that God even uses the pain of our failures to help us grow. Your failures turn into wisdom if you learn from them. So absolutely, God can use the pain. Look, some of my growth came from the pain of my experience. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm a better person because why? My failures caused some pain and it hurt. And I ain't trying to go through that again.
Yeah.
So it can make you better or it can make you even more crazy. All right. We'll see y'all next Monday. Next Monday, 12 o'clock. Lord bless you. Lord keep you. And we'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
For coming on.